You know, what a difference a night makes, a day makes. Much better tonight. I thought Clayton set the tone, came out and put up a 0, and Will Smith hitting the home run, got us on the board early, got us a lead, and then after that, Clayton took it and ran, and I thought he threw the baseball well. Maybe not having his best stuff, but I thought you know, there was some soft contact in there. Still managed to get through 6 innings, and we played a clean baseball game, really good.
Miguel Vargas, just his first career home run. How special is this? I just witnessed moments like that.
It was great. You know, you get a guy the night before hitting 700, and so he's 699 away from Albert. But for him to get his first one, special moment for him.
What happened with Dustin May?
Yeah, so Dustin's got a little bit of it's a back. I don't know if it's oblique. It's something where it's not the arm, and it's the left side of his body. And I don't want to say SI. It's something like that where we just felt that he's going to be able to play catch again the next couple days. But then you're talking about the build-up and time missed. So if you're looking at the build-up to get him back, IL made sense, and so he should be back to the you know, the week after the season and kind of throwing and pitching again. So he's still certainly we're expecting him to be back for the DS, but you know, that's just the right thing to do right now.
When did you kind of suffer this? Was it during the start or was it afterward?
It was I learned about it right after the start. So there was no sign of it in his bullpen that he had prior in San Francisco, I think it was, and then the start day, and then going through the start, there were no signs of it. So it was after the start that we learned about it.
What does this say about his postseason role?
Yeah, I mean, I think that if you talk about the role, certainly, again, that's sort of contingent on how long he's going to be down, but I think it's fair to say that it's shortened as far as the length that he could give us. But if he's healthy, then it's still a weapon.
Did he go through any testing or anything?
No.
No, just no need for that.
There was no like scans, but it was more the doctors and the trainers putting hands on him and kind of coming up with a diagnosis.
How much of a wrench does that throw into what you were kind of expecting?
Not ideal, not ideal. Not what we were planning on. I thought we managed them well, and obviously with Dustin coming off Tommy John, the arm was the thing that we're very mindful of. So to have this setback, it's where we're at. We got to kind of deal with it and move on.
Given where we're at with some of these starters, how reassuring is it to see Kershaw pitch the way he has this month?
It's great. It's great, and for him to take that 3-week little blow and to get him back and to throw the baseball the way he has since coming back, much needed, and it's really good to see.
How close the bullpen plan tonight is that to something you could see in October?
It was great. It was great. Clayton, you know, there's a chance you could have gotten to the 7th inning, but that 6th inning got long, and first time going on regular in quite some time. So to kind of find the right lane for guys, I thought was good, and it played out great. They all pitched well.
In a situation like that, like especially like with the 9th inning, just when you kind of decide like, oh, it's going to be Tommy, is it you go through, okay, Evan's going to face the heart of the order in the 8th, and basically after that,
Just kind of who was coming up, and it just made sense for us to run Evan right there in the 8th.
Freddie, ready to go tomorrow?
We'll see. We'll see. I want to leave it open-ended and you know, see how he comes in tomorrow. That's my expectation. But again, we'll wait to see how he feels tomorrow.
Is there any update with Trinan? He didn't throw.
He did not play catch today. No. So the hope is that he can play catch tomorrow and start moving his arm again. But no, he did not play catch today. Thanks, guys.